Okay, what is the importance of modular programming? Why is it this important? To understand it better, try to imagine a book. You open a book, you find the book, it does not have chapters, and even the texts are not divided into paragraphs. Will you think? What will be your feeling about that book, class? Respond to me. We are discussing. Hmm?
Disorganized.
Yes, Clint, it is disorganized. Who else? How will you think of this book? Philemon,
Yes, sir.
how will you think about this book?
It seems to be disorder.
And it will be even very boring to read it, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So the same with coding. You guys, when you will start to meet this big project of which you will need to code, you will find sometimes writing thousands of statements, thousands of codes. So if you don't apply modularity, modular programming, believe me, you will find you have a program which is most boring than any other thing in the world. So this is the importance of modularity. This is a concept that teaches us how to organize your code when you are programming. Again, visualize a book. As every book is organized into chapters, please, everyone, mute your microphone. I'm the only one who is allowed to have a microphone open. As every book is divided into chapters, consider chapters as modules within a program. Make sure the group of code that does the same things are grouped in one module, another module, another module, another module. So in the end, you'll find that your program is organized. So this is modular programming. It's all about organizing your lines of code. So we are going to learn the importance now of modular programming. Importance number one, the same code in the module, modularity enables us to use the same code in the module over and over again by simply referencing the code. What does it mean? Suppose as a class, we are going to develop a software that will be dealing with AUCA student registration. First of all, who are going to use this software? One, there will be students. Two, let's say the registrar office. Three, the admin, the one who will be in charge of that software. So, as you can see, when we are programming, we will be obliged to make sure whoever who is entering this system will have to put his username and password. Even the registrar, before entering this system, she or he will have to put his username and the password. Not only them, even the admin, he will have to put his username and password. As you can see, different user of this program, they have a common line of code of which they will have to meet. So instead of programming about on students, say you use like for example on the student side, you write the code to allow a student to put username and password, and at the same time you go on the registrar office, you put line of code that asks the user to put username and password. And for admin, instead of repeating the same code to different parts, it's better just to have a sub program, just a small program that will be dealing with entering username and password, and make sure every person, every user of that system will be having access to it, instead of keep repeating, writing the same code. I don't know if you understand this first importance.
Not at all, a bit.
What is the problem? Please talk to me. What is the problem?
Yeah, so we didn't get it well. You can just please, may you please repeat a bit for us so that we can get it. Because myself, I didn't get it well.
Okay. Let me look for a tangible example. Suppose you are Michael, right? Michael. Suppose me and you and Philemon, okay?
Okay.
Warda wants to give us each person 3 chapatis. Want to give us chapatis. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. There are 2 ways she can do that. She can come to each person place and give chapati. She to my place, she gives me chapati. She come to Philemon place, she give chapati to Philemon. And she comes to your place, she gives you chapati. Okay?
Okay.
That is one scenario. There is another scenario where she says, okay, since you all know need chapatis, there is no need of giving me headache to find you every person to his place. I have my home, and there I have chapati. Whoever will need chapatis, he has to come and pick it from my home, instead me going to each place. Which scenario will ease the work of Warda?
Is the one to join him at where he is,
Where she lives. Okay? Instead of her going everywhere distributing chapatis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So since this is not a best example because it does not reflect what I really it has a part of reflection of what I want to say. You will find that within a program, okay,
Yeah.
many people will use codes such as enter username and enter password. Okay,
Okay.
there are two options. For example, let's say for the student side, there is one option to go. If the student enter there, you write on his side, enter, you write code, enter username and enter password. You go for another user of that program, you say, you write those code, enter username and enter password. You go to another, all the users that will be using your program. This is one scenario. And another scenario will be, okay, I'm going to create one single program. Let me call it a sub-program that will be dealing with entering username and password. Okay? Then whatever module that will be needing that program, it will be just to call it, not a matter of duplicating codes. What will be the best option?
The last one. If I understood it, it's like it helps to links. To links, yo. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Let me use that link. That means whatever module will need to use that program, it will just call it. Not a matter of putting enter username, enter password in each module. It's just there is a program dedicated for that. You just call it just in case you need it. You get? Michael? Michael? Did you understand? So maybe you have a technical problem. But for the class, for the remaining of the class, did you get what I mean?
Yes, means it is to
Yes.
But
simplify the way to do a code. As you give us an example, it means it's just to make things easy. As you give us the example of chapatis, as I get, just is just like which example can you use? So I understand what you mean, but I don't know for others.
For other the class, did you get what I mean?
Yes, understood.
Yes.
yes, teacher.
Yes.
Vital, you came late. What happened?
Sorry, I hadn't noticed the link was already there.
Okay. So another importance of modularity, it is easy to debug. How is it easy to debug? So as long as you have organized your code into different modules, when some of you may ask, what is a bug? A bug is an error. Like you guys, when you're running your code in Python and Python gives you an error, that is a bug. So when you have organized your code in modules, what happens is whenever there is an error, it is very easy for you to go and locate that error because you know which place you will go and find it. Isn't it?
Yes.
That is another importance of modularity. So, as I said before, apart from handling the repetition of similar codes, modularity simplifies the whole process of developing a large project by having different programmers work on various aspects of the project. So now, we are a group of programmers, let's say 5. We come, we think about our project that you're going to do, and in our planning of that project, we find that this project will be having 5 modules, and we have 5 programmers. It will be very easy for us to say, okay, Prince, get that module that deals with this. Philemon, get that modules that deal with that. Warda, take that. Cynthia, get that. Vital, get that. As you can see, we are working on one project, but because this project will be having different modules, each and every programmer will be having his own module to work on. So it simplifies the work to do. Okay. Another thing is modularization make reading a program a lot better to do and understand. So this is like a book. When you take a book, you read the table of content, you see how the content is organized. Oh no, it makes life easier. It makes you like to read that book. It gives you the appetite of reading that book and to understand what is going on. So modular programming is just a matter of organizing your line of code. So another thing is modularity in programming encourages teamwork and collaboration. Modular design in a program development improves collaborative effort from different programmers. Now, as I said, different programmers, everyone is working on his own module. So it is very easy for them to collaborate, to help each other. So it creates a teamwork. Okay? So the fact now that we have, yes.
Question from importance number 3, I didn't get well.
The question is?
I didn't understand the simplicity and errors of maintenance until to the 5th one, modularity in programming.
Where have you been? Where have you been when I explained it? You've been chatting?
No.
So I say it is simple and easy to maintain. Why? Because you make sure, as I said, this is a project you are going to work on. In planning our project, we come to the conclusion that this project will be having 5 modules, okay? Now, we are 5 programmers. For our work to be done well and very quick, each programmer will be having what? His module to develop. You understand?
Yes.
That is importance of modularity, number 3. Number 4 is that a program that is programmed in a modular way, it is organized. So reading codes is very easy, and it makes someone to understand what is going on because of that organization. And the 5th one, it encourages teamwork. So you can imagine, as I said in the 3rd importance, each person is given a task to do. So you can see there is collaboration between those programmers. So as you can see, modularity encourages teamwork and collaboration.
Yeah.
So now we are coming to the sixth importance. The sixth importance is the fact that, given the fact that modularity is simple, is to debug, it is organized, and other important factors, it makes modular programming to be something reliable because of those other importance that we have seen of it. Something reliable, you understand that it is something that raises the trust you have to that thing. Okay? Yeah, so we finished this point, the importance of modular programming or modularity in programming. Unless you have a question. Do you have a question at this point before we move on? Do you guys have a question?
No.
No. No.
Okay. Let's go to another point. Another point. So can you see what is there? Can you all see this?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
So we have seen the importance of modularity. Now we are going for another point, the predefined functions. So, as I've told you, again, visualize a book that is divided into chapters. Okay? And consider each chapter in the book as a module in a program. Okay? So let's take a case study of a chapter. As you can see, each chapter is divided into sections, and every section is divided into subsections. Subsections are divided into paragraph divided into sentence, and so on. That is the organization of a book. So since we have seen a module to be considered as a chapter, in this context of programming, what makes a module are what we call functions. Functions. Functions are divided into two. We have what we call predefined functions, and we have what we call user-defined functions. When you'll be like studying object-oriented programming, you will be calling them methods. In Java, if my mind is not failing me, you'll be calling them subroutine, but they have the same concept. This is what we are going to learn. What are predefined functions and what are user-defined functions? Predefined functions, maybe to explain that, let me come to this let me bring my whiteboard. Maybe it will help us understand this. Okay. Do you guys remember, as I know everyone now is capable to program with Python. If, for example, you want to display something in Python, you use you write this print, and in between parentheses, you write hello world. Okay? This is what you do in Python, right? Class, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
This print is a function, but believe me, it is not you, a programmer, who have programmed it. You're not the one who programmed it. This comes with Python. So all the functions that are built in within a high-level language are what we call predefined functions. Remember, you are not you, it is not you, the programmer, who programmed them. It comes with a high-level language. If you go to Java, you find Java has its predefined functions. If you go to C programming, you find C programming have its predefined function, and so on. Hope you understand this. Or you have a question?
We understood.
Very good. So let's take this example. If I say sin, this is a predefined function that comes with a high-level language. And this function calculates the sinus of every given number. Okay? If I write sin, and in between parentheses, I put a number, what happened? This predefined function will calculate the sinus of this number and then put the result where? Into variable A. As you can see, it simplifies our work. Try to imagine if I give you a quiz in class and say, okay, write an algorithm that will be asking a user a number, and the program will give the sinus of that number. There are two ways you can do that. For someone who is not familiar with predefined function, he will go and start to program and declare variables, blah, 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 a lot of things. But a very clever programmer, he will just say, okay, this is how I will do it. I will just declare variable, let's say A as a integer or a float, or let's say integer. Okay, then I start my program, right? Enter a number you need a sinus, and then you read A. But let's say I've declared another variable, let's say S as integer. Okay, and then after I read, I say, okay, I will say S will receive sin A. And after that, right, the sinus of A equal S. And do you see how simple is our program?
Yes.
Do you see that?
Yes, yes, you can see.
Hmm? But
Teacher,
yes,
I'm not saying anything about those coding.
you don't
On
see
my screen,
anything?
I have, yeah, on my screen, I have what is the meaning function on this.
Is it the same of everyone?
No, for me.
No.
No,
Not yet.
No.
So you all see my whiteboard, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
I can
That
see.
means for you, you have an internet problem.
I
Maybe.
don't know.
So can you see this, guys? Do you see how simple it is?
Yes.
yes, we can see.
We can see this program.
Just we get the sinus by just writing this statement. This one only. But if you don't know this, you will go to declare a lot of variable and apply a lot of math, which is not even necessary. It's just a matter of calling this function. Okay?
Excuse me, excuse me.
Yes. Yes, Wada?
How do you know that a high-level language have such function?
They are there. That's why I'm teaching you them.
Okay.
Okay? And you can go and do a research. What are built-in function in that are here, and you will get
Okay.
everything. You will find that one that calculates the cosinus. You'll find that one that calculates everything.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So let's continue. Now we are going to look at,
Sir,
yes.
I have a question. Every programming languages has those function of its own, or they are the same in every language?
Every programming language has them.
Has its own, or they are similar?
Yeah, they might look different. They may have the same performance, but the syntax might be written differently.
Okay, thank you.
Like, for example, if you use C programming, to display, you use printf, isn't it?
Yes.
But when you are using Python, it is written print.
Yes.
So as you can see, it's just the difference is in syntax.
Okay.
If you go in Java, you look like it seems like it is written, it is document dot output, something like that. You get?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. Now, what is the general structure of a function? So every function has three parts. Every predefined function has three parts. Part number one is the name of the function. Let's take the example of scene. This is the name of the function. Okay? After that, you have parentheses. This is another part of a function. Now, within parentheses, you put list of values. List of values. List of values, it can be one value, like for example, there we put 35. It can be two value. In another case, that we'll be seeing. So, and those values that are between parentheses are what we call parameters or arguments. Are we together on this?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Now, to come to your question, Warda, I'm going to show you some of the predefined functions that comes with every high-level language.
Yes.
I'm going to show you some of them that manipulate text or
Okay.
strings. And we will see some of them that manipulate integers or numbers. Okay?
Yes.
Let's start with
Yes.
those that manipulate text. There is this one. There is this one called learn. There is this one that called mid. There is this one that called left. There is this one that called right. There is this one that called find. We are going to look each one by one. Let's take this one first. Let's bring it here on our whiteboard. This is our predefined function. Please, can you, if you have a question, you raise your hand, I will see that. But switch off your microphone. Okay? Okay, look at this. With this program learn, with this learn, do what? This learn count the number of characters that makes a string. As you can see, the parameter that we have passed here is hello world. Hello, are you okay? When we put learn here, that means this predefined functions, this inbuilt function will come and give the length of this character, of this string. How? It will count every character here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the comma will be in, 7, the space will be there, 8, 9, 10, 11, this space, 12, 13, 14, 15, this space, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then it will return 20. Can you see this?
Question.
You have a question?
Yes. How about the quotation?
No, these quotes are, as we have studied, they show that thing is a string.
Oh, okay.
It will only consider things that are inside quotes, not the quotes. Okay. Question number 1 of your quiz. Using this learn, you're going to pass your full name as your argument here, and then you will show me what will be what will this predefined function produce. Here you're going to put all your full name here, and then show what will this program produce. Do you get the question? And you write in the chat room. Please do it quickly. You only have 1 minute to finish that.
Teacher, I can't say anything.
You're not seeing anything?
I swear.
Is the same to is the case to everyone?
Oh no.
Oh no.
For me, I can see.
So I'm sorry, it's the problem of your internet, my sister.
So what should I do?
What can I do? Hmm?
Okay, give me an example. How can the religion will improve your health?
Huh?
I think
What is that?
because of
Guys, you are in another class.
religious people.
Please switch your microphone off.
Teacher question. How are we going to submit? I already did it.
Write in your chat, in the chat, the chat.
Okay.
Mirin Hindit, very good. Krint, very good. Vital, very good. I'm waiting for others. You only have Philemon. I'm not seeing what will be the result. It will be equal to what? Philemon?
As I write, on top is 23. Let me write it again.
Yeah, all done. We go. We move to another.
Yes.
Mugabo Bruno, you omit the closing quote. This is an error. Okay, let's go to another point. Um, For example, if you use this len and you put in between parentheses only quotes, this one will return 0. Let's take another one predefined function and bring it to our whiteboard. Can you all see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Here we have a string call that has been, as you can see, the list, this predefined function requires 3 list of value or parameters or argument. 1, 2, 3. The first argument has to be a string. The second, a number. The third, a number. But what does this mean? If I say mid and I pass a string here, this first number means from the 4th character. What is the 4th character here? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is this one. Okay? I want you to count 7 characters. From this character number 4, I want you to count 7 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are them. Then display them. This will be the result. Row is B. This is what will be displayed.
Okay.
Did you get this?
Understood.
Understood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, understood.
Okay. Do the same go back to the chat room and do the same with your full name. What will be passed here as an argument will be your full name. And consider these two arguments. This is the second question of the quiz. Gijimana, you need to put it in quotes. Otherwise, it will be considered that as a variable. You have to put it in quotes. Bertrand, your response should be in quotes. This is a string.
Sorry, sir. You just say.
I say that the answer should be,
Oh.
ITKB should be in quotes.
All right.
Teacher. In Python, this function is not running.
Yeah, then search on Google, what is the function? What is the, search in the Google, Python, there will kind of method that manipulates strings.
Mid in Python.
Huh? Yeah, made in Python. Yeah. You just go and search for all the methods that manipulate strings in Python.
Okay.
You will find that you need first to import a module that deal with that. And then you use that module. So hope you are done. This is the second question in the quiz. Let's go to another. So if, for example, we use this mid again, we say Zoro is back. Are we all together? Are you all seeing this PPT?
Yes.
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 If we say from the 12th character, we're going to count how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the 12th character. And then it says display only one. Count only one. And this is C. That's why you see the return is C. Okay? We are going to use this predefined function called left. Okay, are you all seeing the whiteboard?
Yes, sir.
Teacher, it's only me who is not seeing anything.
I'm really sorry for that. It's who? Who is claiming?
Cynthia.
Oh, Cynthia. It's always you.
Mm.
Sorry.
What?
Okay. Yeah. When we use this predefined function, as you can see, it has two arguments, the string and a number. What does it mean? It is written from the left, from the extreme left, I want you to display 8 characters. It will come here to this extreme left, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the result will be, and yet with a dot. Okay, you are going again to pass your full name as an argument here and display 8 characters. Go back to the chat. Jaribu?
So I didn't get that one. How you counted from left and we got and yet and with a dot.
Okay, let me come back to the whiteboard. Can you see here?
Yeah, I can see.
We are going to count 8 characters. There is A, 1, 2, 3, 4 the space, Y, 5, E, 6, T, 7, 8 the dot. And then we write it. Because we only request to have eight characters.
Thank you, I got that.
Okay. Cynthia, are you using your phone?
I'm using my laptop.
Then you need to check your connection, your internet connection. It's too low.
My connection is full.
Try
I
to
swear.
use your phone, maybe.
Okay, maybe that can be another option. Guys, be quick. Warda, no. What you did is not okay. You should put your full name in there.
Okay, let me try again.
Okay. So let's go back to another point. Another point is we are going to use this predefined function, right? This right, predefined function. Here we say we are going to count from the right position, from the right of this string, only 4 characters. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. And I'm going to display them here. This will be the result. Can you get that? Guys, are you with me?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Do the same. Pass your full name as a string and apply the right predefined function and display 4 characters from the right. Quick. Okay. Let's go to another predefined function. Can you see here again on the PPT? Can you all see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Let's bring these two predefined functions. And, so as you can see, let's begin with this find. This is it, as you can see, it also received two string argument. But this second string, it is the string of which we need to find if it belongs to this one, if it can be found in this one. For example, we want to find if pure is in this sentence un pur bonheur. Is it there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If it is there, we are going to count from which character? 1, 2, 3, 4. It starts from P, and P is the fourth character here. It will return 4. But we need to find techno if it is in this sentence, pure happiness. Is it there?
No.
It will return 0.
Okay.
Yeah. So using this find predefined function, find Ishimwe in your full name. You're going to pass your full name here as the first string and Ishimwe as the second. Please do that. Clint, you forgot the quotes that close the Ishimwe string.
Yeah. Let me do.
Ishimwe. There is one Ishimwe here. Mugabo. Okay. Very good. Okay. I think you're all done. So we go to the next slide. Are you with me on this slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have some others predefined functions that deals with character. We have like this one called ASCII. Okay. This one gives you, when you give it a character as an argument, it gives you the ASCII code that is corresponding to this character. Okay. If you write CHR and you give a number as an argument, it gives you the character that is associated to that number. This is how it works. So we have been seeing predefined functions that manipulate text or strings. Now you are going to see a predefined function that manipulates what I can say numbers. Let's begin with this one. Can you all see this? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. We have this predefined function called int. Okay? When we put this parameter or this argument, this decimal number, 3.228, okay? What happened? This int will convert this decimal into an integer. That means it will only retain this 3 and reject this other side. That means in the end, we will find we have A that is equal to 3. Can you see that?
Yes.
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 We go. We have another one called modulus. And here we put we say we want in A to enter 10 modulus 3. Modulus is the remainder of the division. Let's take for example, here we put, as I say, we put 10. And here we put 3. Okay. If we divide 10 by 3, here it will be 3. And 3 times 3, here it will be 9. Okay. And then what will be the remainder? 1, isn't it?
It will be 1.
It will be 1. This one here is what we call modulus. Okay?
Okay.
That means here A
equal to 1.
A equal to 1. Very good. That's it. So Let's got another predefined function. This one, random generation.
Question.
Yes.
Why did you divide 10
Hmm?
by 2? Why?
Because I want the modulus of 10 and 3. And to get the modulus, you have to divide those two numbers and get the remainder. Okay? Are you together? Yeah. If I say
Yes.
A receive random times 0.30 plus 135. What does this mean? It means it will take 0.30 plus 1.35, which equal to 1.65. Okay? Then the program will generate any random number that is between 1.35 and 1.65 and puts that number where into A. Did you get that?
No. We are waiting for the answer.
Pick any random number that is between here.
It will be 0.30.
Are you sure?
No. 1.36.
Put
1.4, isn't it?
Yeah.
So then A will receive. Oh, who is making noise? A will receive 1.4. It can be another number, but because they are being kept picked randomly, it can be 1.5, it can be 1.2, any number that is in between there. A will be equal to this.
Yeah. This will be 1.4.
Yeah, any number, but make sure that that number is between 1.35 and 1.65.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Why did we skip this 0.30?
Yeah, this I was trying to explain this expression, how it will work.
Yes.
It will first do the addition of this, okay? To get the number on the extreme, which is 1.65, isn't it?
Yes.
Then the program will do what? Will look for any random number between this 1.35 and the 1.65. That's how to express it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, teacher.
Question.
Yes, a question?
The brackets must be always empty.
Yeah, on this point.
Okay.
Yeah, but there is another way of expressing random number. If you say random and then you put 1 and 6, okay? This one will generate, A will receive any number between 1 and 6.
Which is between.
Yeah. It can be 5, it can be 2, it can be 3. Yeah, any number in between them. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, understood.
Okay? Yeah.
I have a question.
The first example you gave us of addition, when you are adding two numbers, and the computer, the program is going to choose between two numbers. Does it choose between the greatest number, the one you are adding, and the answer, or it chooses between the last number you added and the answer?
When you write this way, already every programming language know that it will start from this one. It is an expression that is known. It was just an example.
Okay, even if you started by adding 1.35 plus 0.3.
Then it will start from 0.30.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question. Yo, what if for the first one, the place where you put means integer. What if we put float? I think it will display the all numbers.
If here we put float.
Yeah.
And you put this as an argument, right?
Yeah.
It will display this number.
Okay, okay.
And there is no need of why. Do you want to convert a float to a float?
Yeah, it was just a question.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so we go. So after this, as you can see, everyone who managed to do something on the chatting area, and you know you come early in the classroom, you have 5 out of 5 to this first quiz that we have done. But if you know you come late, you have the half, 2.5.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we will be doing this kind of quizzes every session. Even the next session, we'll be having another quiz like this one.
Okay, teacher, question. Before we move low.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I have a question about that predefined function for string. Like if I want to extract the number of words from sentence, which one should I use?
It is meet.
Meet. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
But if you want to extract from the left, it's better to use left. If you want to extract from the right, but if you want to extract in the mid of a text, you use mid.
I mean the all word made up the sentence.
All what that made up the sentence.
Yeah.
That means why do you need this predefined function if you want to display the whole word that make a sentence? You only use this when you want that just a portion of it.
Okay, thank you.
Teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please do a favor? Now I'm seeing your screen. Can you please repeat all this length, mid, and left? Like,
Okay, I have recorded this class. I will put the link on the YouTube. Don't worry, and share it with the class. Okay.
Yeah.
Bruno Mugabo, that means you come late. Let's go to the exercise. Guys, can you see the assignment area? The exercise?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So Look at this program. Oh, Murimo Yukon, who is that? How can you do this both things at the same time? Okay, the question here, among these statements, which one do you think will generate an error? All these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one do you think will generate an error?
Should be
This one?
B. Yeah,
And C?
that's one.
The second one.
And
Even
C?
And which
The
one?
last
This one?
The last one, yeah.
Okay. Why this one will generate an error?
D is character, but we can't find a sign of character.
Very good. We have declared D as a character, and there's no such a thing as a sinus of a character number, of a character, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay? What is the problem with this?
There's a missing blocket.
Very good. This one. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. This one will create an error in case B is equal to 0. Okay?
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
This you have also to keep in mind.
Yes.
Okay, I think this is the end of the class. You will go and do the assignments and the Juno. The Juno, oh, it is Sabbath. Ako, mugira amahirwe kweli. Okay. The Sunday, I want the Juno before midnight and the assignments before midnight. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, I think this is the end of our class. Unless you have questions. See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Philemon, you have a problem?
About the last exercise. I think it is very, very tricky. So
this one?
Can give us, yeah, you can do the last one. Then the remaining we're gonna do it.
The last one in the exercise? This one?
It's
Come on. Please. Go do that.
We gotta try. Yeah.
You are a student. I'm not supposed to make you cheat. Okay. Bye-bye.